Welcome back to Mac Music Review. This is the first ever guest episode.
What up?
I'm here with Micah. He's a fan of the channel, believe it or not. I didn't know this, you know?
Yeah, bro, you gotta review Vin Diesel's songs.
Oh yeah, you know, I haven't even listened to them yet.
Oh, dude.
But okay, that's off top. We're listening to something slightly better than Vin Diesel, so.
Yeah, that's true.
And we're gonna get a nice little thumbnail right here, so. This is Ye by Kanye West.
Yeah, dude, we have like vastly radical different views on this, from my understanding. I rate this.
Okay.
At best, for me, this album is a 10 out of 10 album.
What the heck? All right, wait. Let's talk about that.
Okay, alright.
All right, Micah, you said you're a huge fan of this album.
Dude, at best, it's a 10 out of 10.
That's wild to me.
At worst, it's probably an 8 or 9 out of 10 for me. Personally.
That's wild. Maybe I can like change your. I mean, I'm probably not gonna change your mind. But okay, so we're just gonna go through the track list, kind of like a one-take style thing. What do you think of the first song in this album?
I thought about Killing You is honestly, it's like very thought-provoking.
And that's true. That's true.
Because it starts out and it's just this like, it's this monologue, but it's like when he's talking about how like there's no, essentially there's no good without the bad, or all bad things have good, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
And the first lyrics, bro, it's like deep, and then it goes in, and the beat just goes hard, and it's just so good.
Bro, the beat doesn't go hard.
It does,
it's like an ambient, like background music type beat.
Yeah, but that's the way he
it doesn't go
it in
hard.
there. Okay, not hard like a Sicko Mode song would go.
Okay.
I don't mean like Sumo Zumo. We're not talking about that kind of hard. I'm just saying like you get into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so I don't get into it. This is one of my least favorite songs on the album.
Dude, it's
because
so
it's
good.
not a song. It's just him talking, and to me, his monotone like delivery, it's just not that interesting to me. I mean, some people, if you really are interested in like the psyche and mind of Kanye West, I think it's kind of interesting. But for me, it's just not all that interesting.
Yeah, I think for me, it just kind of, it builds, it adds sort of like a suspense, and then he throws the beat in, and like it progresses. I like it.
Okay.
I
now,
like it.
What do you think of Yikes?
Yikes is definitely my least favorite.
Really?
Yep.
Why? I actually like Yikes a lot. That's funny.
I think it's abrasive. This is
It
why
is abrasive. Dude, no, he goes hard later in the song. Like, it goes, like, the progression, like, when you get to that final verse, it goes really hard.
See,
you don't like it that it goes hard?
I don't like him being, like, happy about having bipolar disorder. I don't think mental disorders are a good thing, per se, regardless of where they get you. And so it's kind of like a glorification of that, and I don't know, I just don't really...
I think it's okay for him to glorify it if it's his own condition. If it was talking about, the issue in general, like, as a whole, I think that'd be a problem, but I don't know, him talking about it with just himself.
I think that's fair, but I also think it's not a good place to be.
But dude, I love the hook on this song.
Yeah.
The hook is fun. You agree the hook is great, right?
The whole thing really doesn't work for me as much.
Oh, dude, that hook is one of the best on the album. And this is like more of like a banger track. Like this is a really like emotional and kind of sad album. But I think that song is like a good like fun moment.
Yeah.
Speaking of fun moments, what do you think about All Mine?
I love this one.
How into detail do you want to get about this song?
I mean, dude.
Tell me why you love this song.
Okay. Because this one, it's like Yeezus vibes almost.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
And then, but it starts off with just
and
then
the music is
laying down verses.
You're right. The production, the style of the song is kind of Yeezus-esque.
Yeah. He starts with a ba, and then he lays down some bars, and then it builds to ba, and he keeps laying down bars.
Okay.
And it just goes hard.
Sure.
And it's like the lyrics are so like dumb and obvious, but like at the same time, I don't know, they're funny. And
I don't think it's funny.
Yeah.
I just hate this song from a lyrical perspective. For me, like it works on Yeezus because Yeezus is supposed to be over the top, and it just doesn't feel in place like on this album.
Yeah, I don't know. I like it.
I really don't like it.
I think All Mine goes hard.
It goes hard, but not in like a good way.
I like it.
Okay.
Like you liked Yikes, I'm not as much a fan of it.
Whatever.
But...
Okay. What's the next song? Wouldn't Leave.
Okay. This is where...
So wait, what's this? You know how this one goes? Because I mixed this one up with No Mistakes.
Well, that's the thing I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Wouldn't Leave and No Mistakes.
They're like
on some albums you can categorize songs and they're like they.
Oh yeah, they're like literally like sister songs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
yeah.
in the new Joji record, there are a lot of songs like that.
I haven't listened to the new Joji.
It's
record.
very good, but that's off topic.
Okay,
but,
yeah, that's off topic.
Yeah, Wouldn't Leave and No Mistakes. I love both of them because I like the vibe.
Oh yeah, I do like these songs.
They just emit this interesting, almost not ethereal, as like kind of a Travis Scott thing would be.
Yeah,
More
compared to that.
It's an interesting song, and the lyrics about commitment and not leaving. I just like it. I like the vibe.
I really like the lyrical content. I think these songs really do have an emotional impact. I think that's what's good about them. Like you really like feel it. And when I don't know who sings on No Mistakes, but whoever does that kills it.
Oh yeah.
Like that hook
100%.
is so good.
Yep.
Make no mistake, girl still love. That is just
Yeah.
It gets me.
Yeah.
So yeah, we agree. Those are two good songs.
Definitely.
Now,
definitely.
Ghost Town.
I didn't like Ghost Town at first. I didn't really like Ghost Town at
Really?
first. Yeah. I just didn't really like the vibe, but I listened to it a lot more times, and it's like sort of abrasive.
I mean,
like,
it's kind of a pleasant song. It's a weird song.
Weird.
It's really weird.
It's so weird.
The song structure's whack.
Yeah, it's weird. The not the vocals, the instrumentals, the lyrics about. I always find it funny. He says like, touching a stove, and he doesn't bleed. It's like you won't bleed from touching a stove. You just get burned.
No, it's just about feeling invincible.
But he's
it's
like,
this epic. No, it's an
Oh,
awesome.
I know that's how it is in the end. But I always.
We're looking at this way because there's somebody over here who's like a really big.
It's the best.
My brother's like a huge like Ghost Town.
Oh no,
fan.
Ghost
It's like
Town
his
is
favorite
fantastic,
song.
and it's like
so now you love it.
Oh, I love it. It's like breaking free, and then do the weird like,
I like to ask
space
people this.
blaster like sound effects.
Okay,
It's
so
good.
what part of the song you think is best? The first half or the second half? Because the second half is totally different from the first half.
Probably the second half.
I like the second half.
I like the second half.
I love the imagery of the putting the hand on the stove, not like I can't bleed, and it just feels it just lifts your soul.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think about the last song, Violent Crimes?
I love
I
Violent
just
Crimes.
listened to this song.
I love this song
Dude,
so
it's
much.
so like the lyrics are like it's like difficult to listen to kind of.
I had that at first, yeah.
I was literally listening to it and I was like, I mean, it's just the imagery is like so vivid and it's so like disturbing because it's so real.
Oh yeah. And what's interesting is it's all about how Kanye like in his older more like original albums rapped a lot about women and all that kind of stuff and wanting women and stuff, but now that like he's married and has a daughter, it like changes his whole perspective, and that's what the song's about.
Yeah.
As he talks about like,
but okay, do you think
now I see women as something to nurture, not something to conquer?
Yes.
And it's like a huge...
But do you think there's a contradiction between this and All Mine? Because to me, both of those songs being on the same album seems kind of like a contradiction.
That's interesting, yeah. I never actually thought about that.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that because I was listening to it. I was like, oh, these. I really like the approach he's doing to like talking about like the sexualization of women.
Yeah.
But then on All Mine, it's like he's kind of doing that, so it's like, it's hard to.
I think that's the thing you get with Kanye. He's a mixed bag.
I mean, that's literally what this album. I hate being bipolar. It's
That's
awesome.
what I'm saying.
It's contradictions.
So it's like the whole thing is crazy, and then you see it with his albums. Each album, he basically remakes himself. Okay. I mean, you can say Late Registration and College Dropout like are kind of the same vibe, but I mean, if you listen to each different song and compare them, they're very different.
That's true.
And they sound so different. And like in Late Registration, you get a lot of trumpets, like with Touch the Sky.
I love Late Registration.
And We Major. Oh yeah, dude. We Major.
That's literally my favorite Kanye album.
It's so good.
I need to do a video on that. We should do like another Kanye video sometime.
Yeah.
Like we could literally go through the discography and see what we think.
But yeah, the College Dropout, it's like with Jesus Walks, it's like drums and chanting and stuff. And then you get like 808s and Heartbreak or Graduation, and like 808s is very sad, like thoughtful because he lost his mom, and then after Graduation, obviously, Graduation is like very happy, upbeat. So he remakes himself as an artist. Like
okay, so bring it back to Ye. What's your score? Like after talking about it, can you give like a concrete?
I think I'd give it a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Okay, I'm glad you're not giving it a 10.
Because of Yikes.
Because of Yikes?
Yeah, because
that's so weird to me. I know some people don't like that song. I've heard other people. Okay, the song. Okay, I'm gonna give this album a 7 out of 10.
That's fair. I mean, hey.
Just because 2 out of 7 is not a great average. Like if that was a test, like if you were taking a 7-question test and you failed 2 of the questions, that's not a great score on the test. And that's only so if this had more songs on it and it was 2 bad songs, I might give it an 8 out of 10.
That's the thing.
But because it only has 7,
I wanted more of this album.
I think it's fine that it's this small. I don't know.
But like, Kids See Ghosts.
Oh, Kids See Ghosts is perfect.
Could have more.
No.
Could have had more.
No.
It could have.
Strong disagree. It should have been that long exact. I want them to make it. I want Kids See Ghosts to do another album.
I didn't like Kids See Ghosts in the beginning.
Yeah, but
It
I'm
was
sure you
very
like it now.
forgettable to me.
It's awesome.
It was very forgettable.
It's
I
not
listened to
forgettable
it.
at all.
It's so good.
It's the best.
It's one of the greatest, yeah.
But you like this better than Kids See Ghosts?
I feel like I kind of categorize them in the same area. Just the sound. Kids See Ghosts is a lot different, but it's kind of that same vibe to me.
I mean, yeah. But, I mean, because, yeah, they're both, like, they came out, like, at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But, like, Kid Cudi adds so much
Dude,
to Kids
his
See
vocals
Ghosts.
are just on point.
Oh, yeah.
He's so
He was
good.
so good.
I never listened to Kid Cudi. I'm not gonna lie. I never listened to A Man on the Moon like all the way through. Even though people say it's like a masterpiece.
I've not listened to him either.
Yeah.
I've never been a Cudi guy.
We just respect it because he worked with Kanye.
Oh, yeah.
It was just fantastic.
And it was very good, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well,
That was it.
I think that's it. One take. Sorry if it's tedious, the lack of cuts, but I think this was a genuine conversation.
Yes, it was.
I think this was good. The unfiltered.
Yeah, I was happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, man.
You don't have anything you want to plug? For the
Check
5 people watching
Check out
this.
the Michael Walsman Sekiro channel. I got some epic boss fights on there. Check out the Rad Lad podcast with Ethan.
Oh my
Gordon
goodness!
and I.
No,
Bro.
he's plugging the
The Rad
podcast.
Lad podcast. It's pretty
It actually
epic.
it is pretty epic. Are you still
We
doing
have
it
a
though?
pa-
Are you
yeah.
still doing it?
New episodes.
Don't mention your Patreon.
New episodes
Please.
coming soon.
Really?
Hopefully.
I hope so. Okay,
Dude, everybody
that's news to me. All right, thank you for watching the video.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a great rest of your day.